All right, everybody. So, welcome to Wellness for Fall. So, you all know me. Yes, you do. All right. So, I'm going to be going through a lot of oils, but also some other techniques. And we are not diagnosing, treating, curing, or preventing any disease. We are being proactive in everything that we're going to do this fall. So, like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to put them in a chat or wait until the end and I will unmute the lines. Okay, so this I have been really thinking about a lot since October 1st. It's what, October 5th right now? I have really been thinking about this. Fall is the absolute best time to continue what you did this summer to boost your immunity. Because summer is the natural time that we are more active. We are outside, we're in the sun, we're getting natural vitamin D. But with the pandemic, if you stayed isolated, it's even more important to take that action now. It's not as easy because it's not as warm, it's not as sunny, and so we're not as outside as much. But those are the things that actually boost our immune system. We spend our summers boosting our immune system to float us through fall and winter. So, with everything that happened in the world, I am quite concerned about how everyone is going to handle just even a basic cold and not freak out. So, this is really important to continue to be active, go for walks outside while the weather is still decent, get outside, get in the sun when the sun is out, because that is going to continue boosting your immune system. Fall is also the best time to cleanse your lungs. So there are certain times of the year that we cleanse certain body parts. And fall is the best time to cleanse the lungs. So the lungs are where grief is stored. And so just having a breath practice, deep breathing, even if it's just for a couple of minutes a day, something where you could listen to beautiful music. I love listening to the Calm app and just get into a breath practice where you breathe very deeply and use your oils when you're doing it. That'll really help. Fall is also the best time to harvest all the spring seed planting you did and the summer nurturing. Now, I'm not talking about any vegetables that you grew. This is what did you do? What did you do in the spring? What seeds did you plant? Did you plant seeds for your health? Did you plant seeds for your happiness? Did you plant seeds for a business? Did you plant seeds for a project or a relationship or a new home or a vacation? And then did you do the things over the summer to nurture it into growing? Because if you did, now is the harvest. Now is the time that we let it flow. We don't grow something now, we actually harvest it. And I've been looking at this a lot because in a lot of my business groups, I'm seeing a lot of people go, go, go. Like, we need to do this and do that and go and hustle. Mm-mm. No, that is not the energy that we're in. That's what we just came out of. So the hustle and the go and the grow all happen spring and summer. And now we harvest and we sit back and enjoy what we did. So, what it is it's an energy of gathering your energy, gathering your friends and your family and your health, gathering all of this around you. It's about going inward and having those quiet moments with a hot cup of, hot chocolate with peppermint oil or a hot cup of tea wrapped in a blanket and reading a good book. It's going with the flow rather than hustling and pushing. It's letting go. It's doing what you need to declutter and letting go of the emotional stress from the past 7 months and letting go of any relationships or habits or emotions that really don't benefit you so that you can actually receive. We are in an energy of receiving. So when you go with the flow of the seasons, life is just easier and you end up working smarter, not harder. So it's giving yourself downtime to listen to your thoughts and get clarity because you can still achieve stuff right now. You can achieve more by doing less. And I know that sounds contradictory, but when you give yourself quiet time, you will actually get more done. And then fall is also the best time to cook with more, whole grains, like, gluten-free grains like quinoa and buckwheat, amaranth and barley. Those are the four that I go to. Cooking with legumes, like putting lentils in soup and using more herbs and spices, using our vitality oils as a replacement. Cooking with root vegetables like carrots, ginger, parsnips, even squash, onions, apples. This is what fall is really the best time to do because we should have really strengthened our entire body over the spring and summer. And now we can go inward and enjoy it and let it float us through the winter. So when it comes to emotional or essential oil support, we can use them to support four areas of our, what I call the energy body: our physical body, our emotional body, our mental body, and our spiritual body. So with our physical support, it is absolutely safe to ingest our oils to support all 12 of our body systems, from our cardiovascular to our musculoskeletal to our nervous system, our brain, everything, our entire body system. We can use oils that way. For emotional support, it is absolutely safe for your brain to actually smell them, because when you smell an oil, it goes directly to your brain. For mental support, it is safe to topically apply an oil as well as to smell an oil and ingest an oil. And for spiritual support, it is safe to smell an oil to help with long-standing emotional issues, decluttering old beliefs, and really helping you live with peace in a world that just seems to be falling apart at the seams. So I have broken it down into some categories, and I'm going to cover the physical wellness first. So first and foremost, immune support. This is really important. And I know you all know a lot about these products, so I'm kind of giving you my favorites as well as a couple of extra, because we all are going to resonate with something different. So in the starter kit, you have Thieves Vitality and you have Ningxia Red. So if you have not been taking 1 drop of Thieves oil per day, like this whole year, this is a really good time to start. In the past, I have always said from Halloween until Easter, 1 drop of Thieves oil, however you want to use it, will hold you well. It'll hold you well throughout the whole year. Ningxia Red, highest antioxidant drink. And when we think of antioxidants, they go after free radicals in the body. And that is what helps with our immune system. So this is another drink that supports all 12 of our body systems. It supports normal cellular function, normal eye health. It's low glycemic. You have all day energy, so you're not going to be grabbing caffeine or energy drinks that cause your body to crash. It helps to neutralize oxidative stress, and that is what prematurely ages us and just makes us look haggard. So it is the highest wellness berry. The Ningxia wolfberry is the highest wellness berry of all the goji berries. So it is a healthy daily supplement for me. my parents, my cats. It is an important part of immune support. Now, going outside of the starter kit, my favorites are Inner Defense. This is a capsule that is packed with thieves and oregano and thyme and lemongrass. These are powerful immune oils. And Inner Defense will internally attack yeast and fungus, which can wear down your immune system. So, this is actually a very powerful immune support and respiratory support capsule. ImmuPro. So, this is a tablet that you chew. It is packed with zinc. Zinc is incredibly important for the immune system. It has a couple types of mushroom extract in it. It has the wolfberry, and it has orange oil. Orange oil is amazing because it helps with glutathione production. Glutathione production produces an antiviral aspect in the body. So if you've ever wondered, gee, why did they put orange oil in there and not lemon? Now you know why. And it also has a little bit of melatonin. So if you take it at night, it'll work on you all night and it'll help with sleep. I also like the KidSense Mighty Pro because if we can have good, active, live cultures in our body, they will go after any invader that is not right for us. So this is both a probiotic and a prebiotic. Prebiotic is what the probiotic eats. So when you take this, it's a powder. It's like a pixie stick. It tastes like a pixie stick. When you take it, you immediately get 8 billion active live cultures. And over 12 hours, it's going to expand to 35 billion because of that prebiotic that's in it. And it has Lactobacillus plantarum, which is the culture that helps with bloating. Not many probiotics have Lactobacillus plantarum, so that's where it's really beneficial. And then Laurus nobilis, which is bay laurel. There's so much I can say about this, but I have to stay compliant. So all I'm going to say is it's a very powerful antioxidant and immune support. Now go research it. Now we also need, for immune support, we need our vitamin Bs, our C, and our D. So why do we need vitamin Bs? And there's a lot of vitamin Bs, but basically what they help with is cellular health, natural energy, red blood cell production, and so much more. B actually has to be replenished daily in our body because our body doesn't store it. So we've got to take it in every day. So we have our Super B capsule. It has all the B vitamins plus nutmeg oil, which your adrenals will love for natural energy. And all the ingredients are bioavailable, which means it is the best absorption so that you have healthy energy levels and mood support. So the minerals that are in it, along with the B vitamins, are chelated. Now, what does that mean? Chelated means that the minerals are actually connected with an amino acid to boost absorption. So there's magnesium, manganese, selenium, and zinc, and they are all chelated so that you will take them in better. So Super B is amazing for mood and for the immune system. Now, why do you need vitamin C? Well, vitamin C is responsible for growth and repair of all tissue. And it's responsible for proper immune function and so much more. So we have Super C. It comes in a tablet and it comes in a chewable. It is very high in vitamin C. It's something like 1,400% of the daily allowance. And it is full of bioflavonoids and citrus oils to help with absorption. And this is to help with normal immune function and circulatory function, as well as vitality and energy. Now, our body cannot manufacture vitamin C, so we've got to take it. We've got to take it in food or in a supplement. So this also has zinc, manganese, and potassium in it. So these are all very, very powerful for our immune system. And then why do we need vitamin D? Vitamin D helps with proper immune function, resistance to disease, and happiness, boosting our mood. So super D boosts our immune system and our respiratory health. And it has Melissa oil, which is very expensive, also known as lemon balm, and lime oil. So those are two very happy, very powerful health oils. Now, also for physical wellness is the never ending leaf raking. So if you like to rake leaves, you are welcome to come to my house and help because I have so many trees. So Panaway in your starter kit is the peppermint and wintergreen combination for when you overdo your muscles. Put it on beforehand, put it on after. Now, outside the starter kit, I like Deep Relief because it also adds in the oil copaiba to the peppermint and the wintergreen. And copaiba really helps muscles and joints especially when you overexert. Agiles is a capsule that is labeled for inflammation of the joints, for better mobility, and it has a lot of joint health oils to protect joint and cartilage health. So this is something that you want to take all the time, not just when you've overdone it. Agiles honestly should be a daily capsule that we all take. I mean, I take it and I even give it to my cat Stella because you know Stella, she's just a little chunky girl and I want her legs to be able to hold her weight. So it takes her an entire week to go through a capsule because she gets a little bit in her food. But I also like the Cool Azul pain relief cream because I like the cream rather than the oil for spreading over a larger area, like over my arms or my entire back. It is labeled as over the counter. It actually has a medicinal label on it, and it is specifically labeled for muscle and joint aches because of the peppermint and wintergreen combination. So, with fall comes a lot of seasonal issues that float in the air, and there are a couple of things that you can do to stay ahead of it. The lavender lemon peppermint trio is very beneficial. You can diffuse it in equal, proportions. You can topically put one drop on your skin and just let it soak in. You can put one drop of each in water and drink it. You can put it in a capsule with a carrier oil and ingest it. This really helps keep you strong as the seasons change, as does Ningxia Red, because Ningxia Red is your energy drink. And then the Thieves Cough Drops, also labeled as an over the counter remedy. It actually has a drug label on it. And it is labeled to relieve coughs due to a cold, minor throat irritations, and sore throats. So that's pretty powerful. And it tastes really good because it doesn't have any artificial colors or ingredients. Seriously, it is just the thieves' oils, stevia, pectin, which is a starch that keeps it together, and water. Like, seriously, those are the entire ingredients. If you go look at a cough drop in the drugstore, you're going to be horrified at the ingredients. So Thieves Cough Drop is an amazing thing to have, and to have it all fall and winter. All right, let's talk about breathing well and having some good respiratory support. So in the starter kit, you have Raven and you have Peppermint. So Raven has camphor, which is really good for opening the lungs. It has lemon, wintergreen, peppermint, and eucalyptus radiata. So 5 very simple ingredients that your lungs are going to love. You can topically apply it over your lungs. You can put a little bit underneath your nose. You can just breathe it in by putting it in your hands, or you can stick it in the diffuser. But peppermint all on its own is really good for the lungs. Now, outside the starter kit, I like the Breathe Again roll on because it has 4 different types of eucalyptus. Four. I mean, that's powerful. It has Laurus nobilis. I just talked about that as being a very powerful antioxidant and immune support oil. And there's a reason that it's in Breathe Again. But Breathe Again also has peppermint, copaiba, myrtle, and blue cypress. It really smells amazing, comes in a roll on. I like to put it on my chest right before bedtime because nighttime is the time that we need to breathe the best. And so you can run one of these into your diffuser and let it help you fall asleep, or you can just put the Breathe Again on. You can also use Exodus 2. Now, Exodus 2 has some powerhouses in it. It has cassia and cinnamon, calamus, black spruce, hyssop, vetiver, and frankincense. So, how I like to use Exodus 2 is I put a little bit on a Q-tip and I swab the inside of my nasal passage. It is not as harsh as Thieves. It's definitely gentler. You will feel it because it has cassia and cinnamon in it, but it's also amazing in the diffuser. I mean, it's just going to smell like the holidays if you diffuse it. RC is also a good one because it has 3 types of eucalyptus, plus a lot of tree oils like cypress, spruce, and pine, and it's got peppermint in it. So that is a really good one too to diffuse or to topically apply. You can even put any of these oils in Epsom salt and then toss it in a hot bath and just let it work on you. These oils are amazing. And then one of the newest products we have is the Thieves Chest Rub. And this, you don't physically have to touch it with your hands. I mean, you just take the little squeeze bottle, squeeze a little bit out through the top, rub it on your chest. It has all the Thieves oils in it. It has Eucalyptus globulus and Eucalyptus radiata and a lot of different carrier oils and butters in it. So it's very moisturizing and it smells amazing. And you just rub it right on through the tube and you never have to touch your fingers to it. So I'm really liking that one. It's very, very nice. And these are all amazing to use proactively. Now for good energy, okay, so I'm looking out the window right now. It's getting dark outside. And then we're gonna go through a time change and that always messes us up. So in your starter kit, your good energy oils are lemon, citrus fresh, and Ningxia red. The citrus oils, these are your energy oils. They actually will light up your frontal lobe in your brain and that will give you energy. But if you drink it, if you just smell it, it will actually bring you some really good energy. Now, outside of the starter kit, if you think you're low energy is also contributed to endocrine fatigue, so either your thyroid or your adrenals are struggling, then start using Endoflex. If you think it's just seasonal fatigue because it gets dark earlier and it's darker in the morning and you're sleeping a lot more, then the energy blend is a good one to use. So the energy blend has really powerful energy oils like rosemary, juniper, lemongrass, nutmeg, balsam fir, clove, and black pepper. And it may not sound like it is a nice smelling blend. It actually is. And then Ningxia Nitro, hands down, that's my number one. This is just something you can drink it on its own. You can put it in your Ningxia Red, but at least for me, I do not ever feel like I need caffeine if I take Ningxia Nitro. It is packed with fruit extracts like cherry, kiwi, blueberry, acerola cherries, bilberry, blackcurrant, raspberry, strawberry, cranberry. I mean, you're getting a fruit infusion. It has Korean ginseng, green tea extract. It's got a little organic chocolate and vanilla in it. and it will support alertness as well as cognitive and physical function. It is really powerful for energy. And so if you start feeling like your energy is waning because we just have less light or you're inside too much, I would highly recommend to get a box of Ningxia Nitro and give it a try. I cannot say enough good things about it. It is my number one when it comes to good energy. Okay, a couple more things in the physical wellness category. All right, let's talk about you ate too much Halloween candy because you know what's coming up. And I actually think more kids are going to be out trick or treating this year because all of the school functions and church functions, they're not going to do trick or treating. I think the kids are going to hit the road like good old fashioned Halloween. So stock up on your candy. And if you find yourself partaking in it too much, put your digize right on your stomach. You can put a drop of peppermint on your tongue. You can put it in water and drink it. Or if you haven't tried Aroma Ease, that is a freebie this month. I love what digize does. The smell is almost unbearable to me. I love Aroma Ease. I love it so much that I diffuse it. It is really amazing and it works just as well as digize. So those are your products for if you just have a little too much Halloween candy. Now let's talk about getting restful sleep, because even though it gets darker and we're not going to have as much sun and it's colder and we're inside more, sometimes it can be a little hard to sleep, especially with the time change. It really throws people off. So in the starter kit, frankincense, lavender, peace and calming, stress away. Those are your sleep oils. Oh yeah, in the chat, tummy jives for Halloween candy. Absolutely, Allison, fantastic. I can't believe I forgot that. I love tummy jives. That is such a good one. I love all those kids' scents oils. But for restful sleep, you could also, if those starter kit oils just aren't doing it for you one night, it's always good to have sleep essence in your toolbox. This is a capsule that has lavender, vetiver, valerian, tangerine, and rue in it. It's also got a little bit of melatonin, and it will absolutely knock you out, because drug-induced sleep is actually not restful sleep, and you're going to wake up feeling worse because your body didn't go through the natural processes. But with sleep essence, you're just using oils and a little bit of melatonin. Now, if you don't like melatonin, I love Tranquil. It comes in a roller. So it's already in a roller bottle. I put it on my forehead every night. And oh gosh, do I love that for nighttime. It is amazing. All right, let's go to emotional wellness. So as we start what I think we can just call the holiday season. We're coming into Halloween and then Thanksgiving, and then we come into, the Jewish holidays and Christmas and New Year's, and it's just going to be a roller coaster for some people. So one of the big things is staying happy with less sunlight. So this is your citrus oils. So lemon, citrus fresh, or you can break out the big guns, Christmas spirit. I've already started diffusing Christmas spirit. Sorry, not sorry. I am unapologetic. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It is orange, cinnamon, and spruce. That's it. That is one of the happiest oils. I just love it. If you're not ready for that, start diffusing joy. The name says it all. Or just diffuse orange. Orange is a very, very happy oil. And then if the holidays haven't, been as joyful as you want them to be over the years, now is the time to start using the oils to process any emotions, to get them out of the way. So at the end of the month, I'm doing the feelings kit, or the emotional raindrop. And I know quite a few of you have already signed up for it. But right now, like, you could just start diffusing or just smelling directly from the bottle, frankincense or Christmas spirit or Exodus 2, or you can just go right to inner child and enjoy the holidays like a child. And these absolutely will really help because, well, it would take, I mean, it takes a while to explain how the oils work on the brain. But when you smell an oil, it goes directly to the emotional center of the brain. It bypasses everything and it's immediately there. And so you can start to reprogram to enjoy the holidays and not dread them. Now, let's talk about mental wellness. So, sometimes it's hard to have good focus and concentration when the days are shorter or we're stuck inside more. So, lemon and peppermint, amazing, amazing for good focus and concentration. Blend them together in the diffuser. Let it run while you're working or when you really need to focus and concentrate. You can even topically apply them to your forehead and just let them just soak right in, go right through the blood brain barrier and get into your brain. But I also love Ningxia Nitro because it is your brain energy product. The Clarity Blend, oh my gosh, that is a real good one for good focus and concentration. Mind wise, this is a supplement that you drink. You take like a teaspoon a day. You can mix it in with Ningxia Red. I mean, it has that berry taste to it, and it is full of the good fats that our brain needs. Our brains are starved of the good fats. You know, the whole low fat movement actually shrunk people's brains. It's not good, and there's a lot of brain health disorders. So MindWise is really, really good to take proactively and just take it every day, as well as Omega Gies. You know, the omega 3s are amazing for the brain. And when the brain is healthy, you have good focus and good concentration. And then to stop the busyness, like I said at the beginning, we are in a season where we're not planting and we're not watering and nurturing, we're harvesting. We're letting what we've done all year come to us rather than us go to it. So it's stopping the busyness. And this used to be a big problem for me. And for some reason, this year, I'm handling it quite well. I'm still getting stuff done. I'm meeting deadlines. I had a lot of deadlines today, but I'm having more downtime. And it gets to the point that when you can quiet your mind, maybe you just read a good book, like don't distract yourself on social media. That is not quiet time at all. But just reading a book, just drinking a cup of tea, wrapped in a blanket with a cat in your lap, jotting in a journal, something like that. When you can slow down, you can actually listen to your voice and what it's trying to tell you. And so you'll end up working smarter, not harder. And so frankincense is amazing for this. And I really like the gratitude blend as well as higher unity to stop the busyness because it puts you kind of in a moment of now, even present time. Present time is really good for stopping the busyness. So that's what I go to during this season. And then for spiritual wellness, it's all about staying hopeful. As we go into, these fall and then winter holidays, they're all filled with fun and hope. And if you're not feeling that because we're living in, frankly, a bizarre world where two people can watch the same thing and have two polar different interpretations and beliefs about it, this is about you staying spiritually strong, staying hopeful, finding faith in the transformation that we're in, because we're in a major change. We're in an energy shift. It's like birthing something. It's very painful. And a lot of people are going to be screaming, but it's something for our greater good to go through. So stress away and frankincense are really good for that. But some of the more advanced oils that I really love to go to are acceptance, to just stop pushing against what is unfolding. Because even though it may look tragic and horrible, you just don't know what's on the other side. It could be something really good. So it's like, stop the resistance behavior, stop the pushing. And the acceptance oil helps with that. The believe oil just gets you into that state of mind that everything always works out. It always has. I mean, really, it always has. The gratitude oil shifts your focus away from what's going wrong to what is right in your life. Highest potential is all about you focusing on you. Like, don't focus on your friends or your family or your neighbors or what's happening on TV. It's not for you to live their lives. It's for you to live your life and live your highest potential. That's your oil that you work with. The hope oil is incredibly spiritual, as is the humility oil. It really it takes you out of ego mind and really gets you connected, and to realize that there are bigger things in this world that we cannot understand, and sometimes things just have to unfold. And then the transformation oil is just all about you, and it's all about you transforming as everything around us also transforms. Now let's talk on the go wellness. All right, you leave your house. You're either going into the office, you're going into the grocery store. Thieves hand sanitizer is a must have. So here's what I love to do. So you can buy the little handheld version that easily slips in a pocket or a purse. Get at least one of those, and then get the bigger pump bottle that you can then refill the little bottles with. So you really only need to buy one little bottle, or I think they even come in a 3-pack. Just get one of those and keep reusing them, and you refill them with the bigger bottles. Make sure you get a big bottle of the hand sanitizer now before it sells out again, because when we get to around probably a couple days before Halloween, you're going to start seeing a lot of thief stuff go out of stock, because people are going to freak out and think, oh my gosh, Halloween's here, we need to stock up. So I'd start getting stuff now. The thieves wipes, these are amazing to keep in your car. Now, I actually make thieves wipes and keep them in my kitchen, but the container is too big to really put in my car. So I love this little container, and I keep it in my car. It is just perfect. You can wipe down a steering wheel or anything that you want to touch. And then the thieves spray. That is meant to be sprayed on surfaces, but I may or may not spray it in my throat when I need it. And it's okay with me. I have no problem doing that. So those are 3 things to really make sure that you have when you're on the go. And then for your home, what can you do to make sure that your home is well? As we come into the holidays, it's important to be with family, be with friends, be with those that you're close with. And yes, we live in a world where we're constantly being told to not get together, but we can have small gatherings. And I don't want anybody to be nervous. I mean, I've been having gatherings at my house this whole time, but I'm always diffusing the right type of oils in the air. So make sure that you're diffusing thieves oil or purification oil or Christmas spirit or Exodus 2. So anything that has cinnamon in it is really good to diffuse. You also want to make sure that you're cleaning your home with these products, because not only will they clean, but they don't have the toxic ingredients that can ultimately destroy your immune system. So this is a win-win. It's natural cleaning and it's not going to hurt your immune system. So, get the Thieves household cleaner. That bottle lasts a very long time. Get the hand soap and get it at every sink in your house. They may come back out with the Christmas Spirit hand soap, so stay tuned for that. They did that last year and it was awesome. Get the laundry soap and the dish soap and the sanitizer. Just get as many Thieves products as you can get. I don't know how they're keeping them in stock. So while they are in stock, please get them. I just can't say that enough. And then I know none of you would ever use candles or wax warmers, but if you do, just pull out your diffuser, because a candle and a wax warmer cannot clean the air. It just cannot. It's actually polluting the air. And this is coming from a reformed candle person. I love fire. It took a lot for me to give up candles, but just replace it with your diffuser. And then make fall scented spritzers and healthy potpourri. You can go out in your yard and get pine cones, stick them in a jar and sprinkle your oils on them, and you have your own instant potpourri. So I am going to give you some recipes here. Now, what I will do, because Dee asked at the beginning, I'm going to send you guys a PDF of this presentation because it has the recipes in it. But you're welcome to take a screenshot of these. These are just some of my favorite recipes. I cannot get enough of cinnamon and orange. Anything that has cinnamon or orange or both, I am all over it this time of year. These recipes are phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. You can also take them and turn them into a spritzer. So just take a glass spray bottle, put some water in it, maybe a little bit of witch hazel, and put these drops in it. And you've got a spray bottle that you can put in a guest bathroom. But wait, there's more. This is called apple spice. So 3 drops of orange, 2 drops of cinnamon bark, 2 drops of ginger. And oh, by the way, I think you all took the survey that I sent out, and I just got the stickers for the diffusers, and they are so cute. My owl now has Harry Potter glasses and a nice little scar. You guys are gonna love them. All right, Halloween diffuser recipes. Here we go. Look at that. Candy corn, Sleepy Hollow, vampire's breath. The vampire's breath actually is pretty good. It's actually pretty good. So these are just really, I love these. They are just such fun recipes. So I'm giving you a moment to take a screenshot if you need it. Spooky sprays. So again, you can turn this into a spray, or you can just take the oils and put them in a diffuser. So Sleepy Hollow bedtime spray, Monster Mash spray. That one smells really good because it actually smells like a creamsicle. Or the Ghostbuster spray. So this is really good if you know any little kids. They might think that this is pretty cool. And then Witch's Brew. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite. Take apple cider, stick it in a crock pot or on the stove over the lowest heat setting, and put in 3 drops of orange, 3 drops of lemon, 1 drop of cinnamon bark, 1 drop of clove, and 1 drop of nutmeg. Oh my word. You will be drinking this all fall and winter. It is so very good. And you can serve it in a mug with cinnamon sticks, and it's so cool. So anyway, at our fall potluck, if you're coming on Halloween, I may need to adjust the time. I can't remember what time I set it. We're going to do a fall potluck DIY, and I will make Witch's Brew. And then here is my fall regimen. This is what I do. This is what I do every single day. This is not about just doing, oh, I forgot to use my oils today. Oh, maybe I'll use them tomorrow. Oh, I ate crappy food today. I'll do better tomorrow. It's really important to get into a habit, because when you get into a habit, your body is going to crave this stuff. So getting in daily relaxation time, this is This is a time to go within. And if you can get in nature, that's a bonus. Use positive affirmations or journal. Eat food that actually gives your body life. Drink water, at least half your weight in ounces. Drink water because we got to keep flushing toxins out of our system. Get moving, whether it's walking or yoga or stretching or exercise, anything like that. Plant-based, nutrient-infused vitamins, minerals, and zinc. This is anything that Young Living offers because they're all bioavailable, plant-based. Ningxia Red, every day. You may need to even add in Ningxia Nitro. Inner Defense, every day. Thieves or Christmas Spirit in the diffuser, every day. And then 8 hours of non-drug induced restful sleep using frankincense or lavender or any of your sleep oils. And I'll tell you, this will do you well this fall. All right, that's all I have. So I am going to end the recording and then we can take questions.